What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. So, long drawn out day. Had real life things to attend to. Took a little bit more time than anticipated by me and my daughter, but real life stuff. It's important. You have to. It's very important. Uh, so I'm back. I didn't get my dailies in today. Kind of wish I would have gotten them in yesterday, but like I said, I mean, it is what it is. And then I got some other real life things to attend to this afternoon. Once again, it's just, just play when you can. Get in what you can when you can. That's rule of thumb. So, 2 hours, 3 hours actually. Okay, 3 hours. We're going to get some things in. We're trying to level. We're trying to do it. We're trying to get it all done, right? Trying to get her done. I'm hoping to hit 68 today. Actually, hoping to hit 70 by this weekend on this tune. I'm really liking the Astrologian. It's one of my favorite healers to play. And I'll tell you what, I played a lot of healers. Nightblade's probably still my favorite from Elder Scrolls. That's my favorite healing in the ESO. But I literally, you know what? We're going to keep that one. Somebody's on a cutscene. We'll wait till he's done. Hit the protect. It's a Lalafell. My tank is a Lalafell. I have this armor. Looks badass. Yo. Tank. Let's go. If so, welcome. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I love the Astrologian. Oh my god, I love the Astrologian. I absolutely adore this fucking job. I love it. As a healer, White Mage is a really strong healer, okay? But it gets kind of monotonous. It's like, heal, dot, do I need to cleanse here? Okay, it's just like, You know, it's definitely the direct healer of the game. Not to say I wouldn't want a white mage in my raid. I'm not saying that. I really like white mages, but playing it's kind of just like. Bleh. Summoner definitely is a nice one as well. Or Scholar, I mean. The Scholar definitely is a very good healer in my opinion. I like the healing in this game. People are talking about balance. I'm like, you know. I think with anything they need to, you know, adjust the white mage. You know. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I got you. Don't worry. My bad. The more and more I play this, the more and more I'm really liking it. Certain jobs to me are just like Samurai. I mean, I could probably just play Samurai all fucking day if I didn't really want to learn the other jobs because it's just so goddamn fun. It's a powerhouse. But I gotta get it, you know. I have to play other things, man. You never know unless you try. Now notice I'm not throwing the buffs. I don't need them really, I feel. Feel the DPS is doing a good job. You know what I'm just doing? I'm just doing something so simple. I'm banking this bitch for the boss fight. I don't give a shit about any of that drop. No, screw that drop. So this is where this is where I really get to like, oh no. Okay. Oh shit. That one's gonna hurt. Alrighty. Need. Yo, Orin, what's up, dude? How you doing? Dude, I have to know. Did you... I seen that you made a comment of City Heroes. Are you playing it? Because it's awesome. I got to log in. I am so happy for that community, dude. Have you been playing it? Are you liking it? Did you fire up the computer? I hope you did, brother. Get out of the storm. Oh, hell yes. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is amazing MMO. Love the hell out of it. Yeah, I love this. Love this game. You're on Everlasting on City of Heroes. Dude, I've got to fire that up again sometime. I loved it. I loved it. I was like, oh my God. So many memories just come flooding back. You're a hero though, aren't you? I know you are. I don't even have to ask that question, should I? I'm a villain. I'm definitely always going to be like... I mean, I started off with a hero before the City of Villains expansion, obviously. But, you know, I was there when that shit... Going rogue, I don't know if I'm into the whole going rogue thing. I mean, it was okay. You know? I was like, as soon as it came out, I was thinking of you too, dude. Final Fantasy 14, I'm loving this game. I'm loving it. I really enjoy this game. A lot. It's worth it to me. I'm more than happy paying a subscription to this game. I am more than happy paying for this game. I feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Gonna wait for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I only got 11 seconds. Now. I wish the PvP in this game would be better, though. God damn it. That's my only complaint. It's the only goddamn complaint I have. Get behind the snowballs. Anybody want to get this thing off me? It's annoying. I wonder if I can cleanse this. No. No, there's no snowballs. No, no, no. Oh, there was. Just between his legs. His balls was between the legs. I can do this shit all day. Just get the fucking Yeti. Screw the ads. Oh shit. Give me that ball. Holy spliffy. So far, it's really stood the test of time. Mechanics are great. The graphics are dated, but not terrible on Ultra mode. Through and through. The fights are, oh, yeah, you're a hero through and through. The fights are more in-depth than WoW, and it feels a lot more dynamic. FF was never about PvP, I know. Final Fantasy PvP sucks, brother. Blah! Blah! It's my only complaint. And I'm doing it to get my mounts. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I love the PvE. I love the performance of this game. There's a lot of aspects to this game I really adore. There is a lot of elements to this game I adore. I mean, dude, like a lot of people like, and I give it up to Elder Scrolls. They got good graphics and, you know, as far as terrain and environment, but combat, this is probably one of my most favorite combat graphics I've seen. Like I always say, there's certain things about certain games I like. Like one of the things, like City of Heroes, City of Villains, man. I love the customization, not only to the character, but to the builds, right? That's one of the things I really loved about that game, and it's probably another thing I love about Elder Scrolls so much. You know, anybody notice that there's a giant frostball on me? good. Oh yeah, put it in the bank, baby. Dude, I love the fact that I can macro again. Oh my god. A lot of people are like, oh, then we can't, like, combat sucks. I'm like, yeah, that's because you don't know how to macro. You don't know how to, you know, come off those, off the cooldowns and how to weave them in. Once you start getting, like, but City of Heroes, City of Villains, to me, love that combat, love the diversity. Elder Scrolls, I love sieging. I feel like that's one of the places that ESO shines. It's, you know, whatever. The performance sucks. God damn it. The performance really sucks. That's another thing. I log into the private server, and it's running so fucking smooth. And I'm thinking to myself, why? Why are older games always more optimized in their coding, man? Why? God dang it. It's enough to just drive you nuts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Open it. Let's go into oblivion together. Yeah, he's a new player. Definitely new. You baited fate. I know you told me that, dude. Dragoon is your favorite job? Okay, these are where the crystals come into play. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude's gonna get me killed, man. I can't even heal myself. No shit! I knew it. I knew it. I'm trying to angle and I'm fucking dead. Got it! Ah, it was a bitch for me. Trying to get that positioning. Gonna give it up to the summoner. Oh my god, oh my god. Woot woot, GG everybody. I know, one death. Sucks to be me. Goes on my record, man. Goes on my record. You let him die. You rocking that Astrologian. I know, dude. I'm like, wow. Well, to be fair, they are older and have had a lot more time to streamline it. Right, right. And that's the funny thing, though, man, right? I mean, but it's sad to me that back then, the games they were really taken care of, you know? they were, you know, they were a little bit more groomed. They were a little bit more like streamlined and whatever. But it's just drives me nuts, man. I don't know. And then you see these newer games, and they have these graphics, but the quality is just so horrendous. You're like, oh no, oh no, no, no. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Oren, you played MMOs, you know about macros. I'll tell you, I macroed the fuck out of this fucking every job I do. I optimize as much as possible and keep as clean as possible within my setup. So the way I set up my card draw, so I did my draw and then I have my target. I can do a mouse over if I wanted to, but I find targeting to be a little bit more better because I'm limited on my script lines. So if I put this to mouse over, I don't have enough lines to draw, to place the draw, which is fine. I'm cool with it. And then I just even do the most simplest things on the heals. I add my threat reduction. I add my sect. So my sects will always have a 5-second recast. So if I hit whatever, it'll buff up or have the regen. And then on my shield, it's just something so simple. It's like aspected benefit with Nocturnal Sect. That's the only time Nocturnal Sect gets utilized. And it was like Diurnal Sect, which is the regen, my cleanse, obviously, my big heals, which I call don't die. I'm like, don't die on me. So that one is Diurnal Sect as well with the benefit. This is just like my shield, my Synastery, time dilation, all of these things, light speed, buff, and then spam. Boom, 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 boom. I utilize this whole thing. And then, of course, AoE heals, my dots, my lay down, my prep for my Earthly Star, so I can prop that up, get either the damage or the heal effect. My instant res, my get over here. Oh my god, love this. Love this, man. I love the fact that I can utilize macros again. I love that so much. And I'll tell you the truth, I prefer when I'm healing, I guess I do like the targeting system better. 2 DPS. What? Well, I'm not. Fuck that. Whatever. I'm not going to get the bonus, but whatever. 16 minutes. Man, I'm telling you, man. Feels good. I love the PvE in this game. I love the fact that they have it so accessible. Extremes can be a bitch. I don't recommend pugging. A lot of people want to try to do their mentor and pug extremes and try to teach people extremes, and yeah, it's a bitch with pugs. It's a bitch. Plus, we're getting this new backward system where we're going to be able to do older dungeons at max levels, and that's going to be interesting to me how it scales. To be able to take like Satasha and have full accessibility to my abilities. Yes, thank you. Yes. Is that going to be a different daily? I hope so. I really do. I don't mind going back and helping people, though, for the daily. It doesn't bother me. But I want to make sure hopefully they just keep incentivizing it. But City of Heroes, definitely. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that, hopefully NC Soft lets this just let them have it. Let them have it. You're not doing anything with the IP. It's out there. Let these players enjoy, their memories. Try to preserve the game and what players enjoyed about City Heroes, City of Villains. I feel like that's the one thing we need to be taking a look at down the road as we're progressing through technology is preservation of these games. Even if a company abandons it financially, trying to preserve the game itself because there's art in there. It literally, there were men and women who put their livelihood, their lives into this product. And to abandon this art is a crime. Because I understand you don't want competition, you don't want these things, but a lot of players are going to abandon games because of dating, like outdated and no updated content and whatever. But I honestly believe that video games is an art and it should be preserved. That's my opinion. Extremes are meant to be difficult. I know, dude. Right. Extremes and Slayers are meant to be difficult. I will give you that. But I feel like pugging them, like, I understand why mentors want to pug and teach people Extremes and Slayers. But, man, yeah, like, some people just don't get it. Like, and if you miss a mechanic in this game, there's very little room for, like, error. Like, I tell people, like, there is a form of difficulty in this game. You'd be surprised. Like, yeah, it might not slowly kill you. It just one-shots you. If you miss a mechanic, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And it's like, you didn't even see it coming. You're like, what the fuck just killed me? Oh, shit. I think that's why I like it. I really do. I like the fact it's accessible. Like, and you can progress, and I like it. I like the PvE in this game. I really do. Do people want their buffs? God dang! Everybody's like, fuck our buffs. Do you see that? Everybody's like, just screw the buffs. Hold on. I'm giving it to you anyways. The graphics to me in this game are still amazing. Not dated. I can't wait to see Shadowbringers. Because they're prepping that bitch for 4K. You know it. The last friggin' raid looks amazing graphically. Yeah, we'll keep that one. Oh boy. Yeah, I like the Astrologian. My favorite healer. I played multiple healers in multiple games. Never really kind of got into the whole healing thing. Chloromancer was kind of cool. I thought that was a unique one in Rift. There was a couple ones. Also in City of Villains. I loved the friggin' the one healing. It was different. With all the dark shit and everything. It was really cool. But this, I'm really happy with the Astrologian. Yeah, it's RNG based. I get it. But God, I really like it. By far, I would have to say White Mage is still a necessity in most of your groups. But look, I have another Astrologian with me. You can, like, the buffs are just amazing. Okay, so I'm going to click this in, give everybody the buff. Going to redraw that. Well, give it to the tank, sure. I wish you could like maybe take off other people's effects. So maybe it wouldn't be so bright, or we could tone it down. That's probably one of the only things. Because sometimes there's too much eye candy, but at other times you really appreciate it. I like the fact too, and I will say this, that we have raids for just queuing raids. DCUO in this game is one of my favorite games for that. Making that shit accessible. Well, get the fuck away from that. Okay, stack it. Now we can do some immune. It's immune! Oh shit! No, 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 no! Dude, I res that dude. No shit, no. Thought I was gonna get messed up that one time. No shit. There it is. There it is. Oh my god, yes. gonna get messy. Hold on, I got boof people. No, I'm gonna boof. Oh shit! I'm dead. I can't believe I lived through that. Here we go, bitch. Suck on these eggs. Everybody gets boofs. Bingo. Green. Yep, already have it. Player accommodation. Let's give it up to... I'm going to give it to the monk. Yo, Roz, what's up? Still no sign of Final Fantasy 14 coming to Xbox yet. Yeah, if it's going to be announced, it's going to be E3, dude. They showed more of the Final Fantasy 7 remake instead. Heading out. Good luck with the raid. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Orin. And dude, I'll definitely be hitting you up on PlayStation sometime if I get on City of Heroes. But yeah, the one thing, Roz, they're probably going to be announced. If they're going to make any announcement, it's going to be at E3. So that's June 11th. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. If we don't hear anything by then, most likely it's not going to happen. But if we're going to hear something, it's going to be then. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So I'm definitely anticipating to hear something, and I hope we do. But once again, we can't anticipate everything to go our way, but I'm hoping. I'm keeping my fingers crossed at every turn. Oh my. Really? This one is so cake. It's my level, though. This is where I get to level. Baby's first trial, eh? That's it. Give it up to the Dragoon. Oh, yeah. Level 30 or 68. 38. 68. Yes. Yeah, I'll definitely be hitting 70 by Sunday. It's going to be awesome. All right, I'm going to probably be cutting the stream, rods. And thank you guys for stopping in. What class is this? Yeah, it has a monthly fee. I know. E3 is June 11th. That's when E3 comes out. So in June 11th, we'll either hear something or we won't. If we don't, not going to happen. If we hear something, it'll be announced. That's when it'll most likely be announced. This is an astrologian. This is a healer. It does have a monthly sub to it. When you buy the game, you get your first 30 days for free. You can try out the game up to level 35. And I think it's like 2 weeks or something. Up to 35 to any job. That's accessible in the base game. Then when you buy the game, you get your first 30 days for free. Then it's $15 a month after that. So, yeah, it does have a monthly sub attached to it. Which I'm more than happy, like I said earlier in the stream, I'm more than happy paying the sub for this. Because they're always coming out with new updates, patches. I'm able to transfer servers now because of the World Visit system. They're getting ready to implement, I think, like a new system. There's a bunch of new systems coming into play, like a bunch. Like there's the friggin' where you can utilize NPCs. The trust systems being implemented, the new class systems being implemented, or new combat systems being implemented, the new event systems being implemented, which I think that's more the World Visit, because we have the Moogle that has to do with the event systems being put in. There's a lot coming out with Shadowbringers. That's why I'm happy to give them my money. I'm like, from a PvE perspective, I'm more than happy where I'm at. Though I'm not playing Eureka. Eureka is not something I'm interested in. It's like, whatever. I'm not really interested in Eureka. But if I wanted to come here, I can visit another world. So. And then all I have to do is just come over here, and then I can go to these different servers within Ether. See available destinations. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's total of 8 servers in Ether. Total of 8 worlds. And I can visit any of these on Ether, which is pretty cool. The game is really populated. I had a queue coming into the game this morning on my server. I was like, there's a queue in the morning? That's weird. But, whatever. 15 bucks a month. Yeah, $15 a month. Like I said, I'm hoping E3 makes that announcement. If we're going to hear anything from Microsoft and Square Enix, which both will be present at E3, that's when we're going to hear it. That's when we're going to hear an announcement, if there is one to be made. There's already rumors going in. I've covered a lot of this in the channel. Articles that negotiations were taking place. They've already secured a deal with Stadia, Google Stadia. Square Enix has for Final Fantasy XIV. So we know it's going to be on Stadia. So I doubt Microsoft lets this pass by, because Microsoft's trying to beat Stadia to the punch. So it's like they're wanting to do the same thing Stadia does. So they've already made the arrangement with Switch. So this is the whole deal. If this goes through, where Xbox says, yes, we're bringing Final Fantasy XIV to Xbox, this could potentially mean that we're going to potentially see this on Switch as well. Because they've already made that arrangement they've already said we're talking to Nintendo, Microsoft, and Stadia. Stadia's already done. Stadia's been secured. So if it secures I'm telling you, E3 is going to be Square Enix's big announcements. And Final Fantasy XIV will make its presence on E3. Same thing with Microsoft because of its multi-platform and its new live service. So it's going to be huge for those two companies at E3 this year. And so I won't be surprised if it's announced then. If there is an announcement to be made, it's going to be made at E3. And it will be, and I'm tuning into it. I'm watching that stream. I will be tuned into the Twitch stream for both Square Enix Day and Microsoft Day, just in case. But I anticipate it, like Microsoft, to come in on Square Enix's, day to make that announcement if it's going to be made. So I'm hoping. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Anywho, they need to fix PvP in this game. This game PvP sucks. Yeah, they need this. This PvP needs some major TLC. Don't come to this game for PvP. Do not come to this game for PvP. Don't do it. Don't. This game's PvP. No, don't do it. This game's PvP is not. It's tolerable, but it's not. No. So that's my point. Anyways, man, I'm gonna let you go. Whoa! Ride like the wind. Oh, that's just my other thing. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Once again, I want to thank you, Roz. Thank you, Oren. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your continued support. And like I said, if ZeniMax ever gets their servers fixed and under control, I will go back to ESO. It was one of my favorites, but I'm not looking back. I'm not going to keep turning my back waiting. So, if I'm going to see what's going to happen with their launch of Elsewhere, I'm going to keep my ears peeled on how well that fares out for them. And then other than that, I'm just moving forward with Shadowbringers. And I'll continue maybe playing DCUO, be putting my feet back in the City of Heroes, City of Villains. Be checking out a couple other MMOs in between time. I have Black Desert. I have pretty much every MMO you can think of that's mainstreamed right now. But I will be paying attention to what's going on in the industry and where all these, what's going on. So, as always, thank you. I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystics MMOs. As always, have a nice day.